Hey guys, how's it going? A little bit late today. I apologise for that. Usually I like to start a couple of minutes early, but ran a bit late today. I'm still not feeling fantastic. You might be able to tell in my voice. I sound a bit husky today, but never mind. We're still going to get on with the live stream. So if you guys watch the driving and racing tutorial series, last episode I said I was going to do build up this second track a bit more in this live stream. So obviously we're going to get to work on that. And we'll have a bit of a chat as well. And also we've got the giveaway. If you want to take part in the giveaway, I'll put link in the chat as well, and it's in the description. So forgive me when I need to take a drink. I apologise. Let's try and keep my throat going. So who have we got in chat today? A couple of familiar faces, I see. A lot going on in chat, actually. A lot going on in chat. How is everybody? What have you guys been up to this weekend so far? I've been playing Crash Bandicoot. I like Crash. I absolutely love Crash. Right, so let's see what we can do with this track then. I'm going to start by adding in a bit more light, I think, so I can see it a little bit better, and then dull it down a bit, because I wanted this one to kind of be a nighttime kind of track. So let's brighten it up a bit. What should I use? Let me just use the default for now, and then we can set it back. Let's see. So then, I think I'm just going to build up my terrain first off. Let me see here. And I think I want it quite, not a large track, but so maybe a little bit different. So let's see what we got. Let's add another light source in. There we go. Oh gosh, chat is going quite fast today. I'll try and talk to everyone here. I promise I will. I'll make a conscious effort to talk to you guys. And let's have... yeah. Paint height, I think. How high is that? No, it's too high. 39. Still too high. Let's try just 3. Yeah, looks like we'll have a low number here. Let's have that as 5 maybe. Let's see. Who've we got here? Mega Lyrics. I am just kind of building up a second track ready for the next tutorial that I record for the driving and racing game. The reason I'm doing it on this live stream is because I wanted to kind of build it up a little bit, and I'm actually recording the next driving and racing game this coming week. I think I'm recording it maybe Tuesday. So if I have this built ready, then it just kind of saves a little bit of time for me in the future. And at least saves wasting time for you guys as well. So I'm just going to build kind of a random little track here to make it look a little bit cooler. With all, maybe some curves and some, you know, difficult bits maybe. But we'll see what we come up with. So if anyone's got any requests for this series, just let me know. Remember guys, there is a giveaway. I'm giving away the RPG series in this live stream. So don't forget to enter that whenever you can. Drawing for it will probably take place in about half an hour, 35 minutes or so. So just, you know, make sure you do get your entry in. Muthu, is this video will be available in YouTube? Yes. I'm assuming you mean will it be DV, you know, replayable? Yes, it will be. So you obviously can watch it now, and then once it's finished, it'll be on my channel anyway to watch whenever you want. Let's increase my brush size a little bit, I think. There we go. Hey. go. So I'm just doing a basic track layout for now, and I'll probably make it look a little bit pretty at some point. And let's see how this looks if I press play. Gabe, I love your tutorials. Thank you. That's a bit loud. I'm gonna have to turn that down. It's a bit loud. So, yep, I had a feeling he was going to do that. Because don't forget, he's done that because we haven't particularly set the parameters for the AI in this level yet, have we? That's looking good. Okay. So, what kind of shape should I make it? Vishal, about Android. What do you want to know about Android? What do you need to know, my friend? Let's have a bit of a long straight down here. And then, let's see, how much terrain have we got to use? How much have we got? Let's come off this way a little bit. A tight corner, maybe. Yeah, and then up and around that way. So I'm being a little bit adventurous with this track, I think. Yeah. In fact, I think I've gone too far with that. So I'm going to remove that. Just lower it back to about there. There we go. We'll bring that around here. So if you guys are following this tutorial series, I'd love to see how your tracks are looking, guys. I always like to see what people have made learning from my tutorials, and I've seen some great things along the way. I really have. Sarwin, the link is working. I tested it just before I came on stream. Definitely working. In fact, I have 10 entries already. Vishal, made tutorial of racing, only keyboard and standard asset scripts. Me? I've never made. You can't really make a game just using standard asset scripts. You have to kind of make your own. True Warrior, wow, the gameplay looks good. It could be better if I'm honest, because don't forget this kind of thing is something that you work on. I've done things quickly and simply with this tutorial, so obviously if I took the time like you guys would be, it would look so much better. So don't forget that. It's all about what you want to make, so it's all about your design and how it looks. Let me see. Let's have this come out and around, and there we go. So I've got my basic track layout now. Let's fill in these little bits. I'm just going to do it not too quickly on this because it just gives me time to kind of fill in the blanks here and also have a quick chat. Oh, excuse me. I tell you what, I'm really struggling to get over this cold here. I've been trying to get rid of it for weeks now. I just can't seem to shake it. I was actually up at 3:30 this morning. And keep in mind, it is now 6 o'clock in the evening, so I've been up many hours already. So I'm quite tired. Let's see here. Now, I think I am going to change the texture on the main track. Let me just see how it kind of looks on the minimap. So I'm conscious about it looking a bit odd on the minimap. I don't want it to look too strange, just because the style of track it's going to be. Let's have that about there. Let's have a look. That's not too bad. Get off me, you silly car. Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think I have to put some differential texture on here so we can see the terrain a little bit better. I'll flip around here. Okay, yep, I'm happy with that track layout. Let's have a look at chat then. What's going on here, guys? Can you make an NPC like GTA? If you're going to do something like that, what I would recommend is if you look at the last live stream we did something with NavMesh. Use NavMesh to kind of create your own NPC and give it an area to walk around in. At least NavMesh, that's going to be the kind of direction you want to go in anyway. Hey, True Warrior, the map from up look as goat. Goat? Goat? You mean like Tom Brady, greatest of all time or something? Well, that's if there are any NFL fans here. Right, so what textures do we actually have here? Because I can't remember which ones we have. Only that one. So let's have a look at some more textures. What have we got? Rock. Okay. Yeah, let's drive on some rock. Why not? Let's bring this in then. Edit texture, add texture, rock, and normal map. Add. Let's see what we get. That looks quite bright. Maybe it's time to get rid of this directional light. Play with our lighting here. Let's increase it to 1. Okay, that's looking alright. Remember guys, giveaway. If you're not entered the giveaway, please, please, please enter. Yep. How does that look if I press play now? Let's have a look. Okay, yep. That doesn't seem too bad. Oops, got a bit too much there. Ooh, there we go. So, like I say, guys, I would love to see what kind of things you're making within Unity. What kind of tracks you're making if you're doing the driving and racing game. What kind of worlds you're creating if you're doing the RPG. I'm always fascinated to see these kind of things and what people are making, just because it makes me kind of proud in a weird kind of way. Because people have always got different ideas, and it's those little ideas that really, really make an impact on the world. Because you look at some indie games, for example, some of them really stand out. Something like, although it's riddled with bugs, if you guys have played it, Deliverance. That started off as a little indie game, but that did really well on Kickstarter. And even though it's just an indie game, it's huge. It's brilliant. It's amazing. If you want to enter the giveaway, there is a link in the description, and I've pasted it here in the chat. I will be doing for the next about half an hour. So if you want to enter, please, please, please do. We're giving away the RPG project file today. And for those of you who didn't know, last week all I uploaded was the RPG series. And, well, it was okay. It did fairly well. For those following the RPG series, it was, it was a blessing. But I'm not sure it went down too well, because after I did some analysis on it, I found a lot of people getting a bit confused, thinking that was all I was doing. So I may not be doing anything like that again. So I'll probably just stick to what I normally do. Just 3 videos a week, and a live stream every month or so. Oh, Unity. Hey. Sometimes this is quite therapeutic, just kind of casually painting things on the terrain. I don't know, it's just nice to sit here and do this. When you've had a hard day's work and you think, oh, yep, I'll just refine a couple of things. Yeah, it's good. Tutorial on split screen. Sorry, just having a quick drink there. Split screen is not difficult, but it's something that will be. I don't think it's really programming for beginners, but it kind of it's all camera dependent. There's a lot of camera work involved in that, but we'll see if we eventually move on to something like that. Inventory and RPG game, True Warrior. Yep, we'll be doing that. Don't you worry, fella. We will be creating an inventory pretty soon, actually, in the RPG series. We'll be creating like a menu where we've got all our quests, all our experience, stats, all kinds of things like that. Obviously, inventory, we'll be getting around to all of that stuff. There's just things, we need to get out of the way first. Firat, is it? Pinabar? You installed monodevelop and it won't work when I go to preference and Unity asks for monodevelop location. I wouldn't recommend monodevelop as of now. I used to use monodevelop for a lot of my tutorials, but you'll notice all the later ones I have been using Visual Studio. Reason being is monodevelop is phased out in Unity 2018. So if you've used 2018.1 of Unity already, you'll know there is no monodevelop in there. It is Visual Studio only. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. The coding is going to be the same throughout whatever program you use. So if you're going to use monodevelop in older versions of Unity, you may as well just use it in just stick to the old one, as it were. But if you're going to have new Unity 2018 and above, then you will need Visual Studio. Although I guess you could have monodevelop, but why would you want to? I guess the path is the path. I've just said path because I've just read that. I don't find the path that is the problem yet. I'd just go to Visual Studio. That is my professional advice, as professional as I am not. Vishal, what was your question? I've noticed you said answer your question as well. I missed your question. Please ask again. There we go. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. Oh, looks kind of cool. I quite like that. Yep, so let me pay attention to chat for a bit, because it's flashing past my eyes here. I feel like I'm missing things. Can you make a racing game without standard assets? Razvan, of course you can. Of course you can. The reason why I use standard assets, and probably most others who do tutorials, is because when it comes to something like coding, if it exists, why rewrite it? So things like standard assets give us a chance to kind of start a basis of things. So whereas I have the standard assets of these cars here, yes, it's a starting point, but you're then free to kind of explore the asset store and find something different, use that instead. So it's all dependent on how far you want to take your own development. The standard assets are there to kind of help you. It's easy to teach that way as well. But there is a point where we kind of delve further into development and don't specifically go with standard assets. But like I say, that's something you work on yourself. So yeah, I'd recommend having a look at the asset store. There's loads of good stuff in there. Let's just do all this now. I really do find this kind of thing therapeutic. I know there's quicker and easier ways. We all know there are quick and easier ways to do this. I just find it very therapeutic. Dear me. Sorry about that, guys. I am hoping by the time next week comes, this cough and cold has gone completely. You won't believe the amount of times I've had to stop recording the tutorials and then carry on because I've just had a blooming coughing fit. It's a nightmare. So, what we got? Hello, I want to ask you if this video will be added to your playlist for the driving race. Yeah. No, it'll be added to the live stream list, but in the next video, I'm going to put a link to this live stream anyway. There's nothing too drastic here. I mean, it's just basically creating a second track. That's all I'm doing here. You don't necessarily have to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making a second track. So as when I get around to recording the next tutorial on, I think, Tuesday, like I say, I'm doing it. It just gives me something to work with. That's all. So don't worry about this at all. This isn't theoretically part of the tutorial series. The Geeks. Hey, did you know that you helped me a lot with the FPS tutorials? You were the one that helped me make my first game. That is what I like to hear. That's why I do this, because I struggled when I first got Unity back in 2012. I started, and I kind of struggled with Unity. I just found that some tutorials on YouTube were just not quite what I couldn't follow it properly, so I kind of self-taught myself. And obviously, I'm not sure whether too many of you guys know, I went to college and I have a national diploma in software development, so it comes naturally to me to code, because I know things like VBA, and I do that in my other job. But eventually in 2014 I figured, well, why don't I help other people? And that's why I started doing these tutorials. That's why I'm here. Do you think to do racing game tutorials, game modes like Hammer? Yes, I do, Piratrix. I intend to make a couple of different race modes coming very, very soon. So probably not, maybe not the next episode, the episode after. I'm doing thing like you say, time attack, and like aiming for a certain score, things like that. Just because I want to throw in as many elements as I can, then you develop your own style of game. So yeah, I have got things like that coming. It's CAM. Visual Studio isn't available for Mac, so if you're on that platform, Unity still opens Mono Develop. That is true. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Macs, and I don't follow what they do, what they have, or anything like that. So I think I'm kind of in the dark a little bit when it comes to how Macs operate with Unity. I've got my basic knowledge on it, but I'm not massively well up on it, if you know what I mean. But either way, coding's still going to be the same, whatever application you use to code in. There we go. The Geeks 004. Yes, I have super chat. Road to Big Star. I'm eating cake. Do you want some? Yes, I do. I like cake. I like cake a lot. Dan, does anyone know how to disable the rigid body to have a character freeze in the air for a second, then enable gravity? Yeah, you just use the get component for rigid body. Yeah, Ali's giving a bit of information there. Sound Frozen. How can we show you the game we made? So if you have video footage of it, stick it on YouTube, put a link in a video, or send me a link in Facebook or something. Or if you've got a build of the game, just let me know. World's crappiest animations. You just completely ignore my comment. I didn't even know what your comment was. There's lots of comments, my friend. There's lots of comments. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm trying. What was your comment? Let me try and backtrack. Oh no, I can't see it. What was your comment, dude? What was your comment? Ibrahim. Not having that argument here, fella. This is they both engines have the perks, have the downsides. I don't really like arguing which one's better, which one isn't, and I just don't see the point in it, if I'm honest. Reese, I really enjoy tutorials. I wish you would do one teaching us everything we need to know about making things for own, like how to make them, prefabs, how to animate them. that you would need a 3D modeling program like Blender, Maya, 3D Studio Max. That's not anything to do with Unity. That's something that you would have to work on separately rather than Unity. Let's see how this looks now. Okay, well, I'm happy with the mini-map anyway. It's kind of looking a bit better. Yeah, so we're getting to the point with this track now. Ooh. Can't even drive my own game. I have that problem so much. I struggle with my own game. Okay, so let's turn the lighting down. Settings, let's have it as whatever I originally had it as. Was it Sky 01? It may have been. There we go. Let's find my car. Spotlights, I think is too bright, so I need to kind of work on them a little. So I'm just trying to have a look at chat and see what I've missed. World's crappiest animations. What was your question? You put lol. Was that your comment? Lol? Lots of love? Is that it? So guys, remember, giveaway. If you're not entered the giveaway, please, please, please enter the giveaway. We're going to do it live on stream in probably about 20 minutes. So make sure you get your entry in the next 10 minutes because I'm going to close it in 10 minutes and draw it in about 20. Spot angle. Let's change that. What's it like at 90? Let's try 90. That's a bit better. Intensity. 1 and 1. No. Let's have 3 and 3. Let's press play and have a look. Yeah, that'll do. Well, get off me, you silly computer. You're not getting past me. You are not getting past me. No. Oh, crash. And he's got stuck. Okay. Yeah. So, what should I do with this one? I'm thinking I should probably put some kind of mountainous range in somewhere. Maybe I should do that. Some kind of mountains. Right. So then, let's see. So have you guys been entering the contest? Please, please, please. Let's have a look how many entries we have. So it looks like there is 28 entries so far. That's good. Right, let's get our lighting a little bit brighter again so we can see. And default. Oh, that's very bright. Let's have it as 1. Okay. So now let's just have some mad, crazy, pointy, rocky, stupid mountains. Stupid, stupid mountains. Way. What bigger than that? There we go. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. And let's have something ridiculous over here. Little bumps in the road, maybe. It's okay. What we got here? I may smooth out some of these as well. to see how it looks. Let's decrease that a little. Oops. In fact, no, I'll keep that like that. Why not? It might look cool in the end. Who knows? Let's have a look at chat. I think I've missed quite a bit of chat here, haven't I? Ibrahim, Fortnite made with Unreal, and now it's one of the best game. A lot of big games made Unreal, but why do we? Ibrahim, look, I'm honestly not doing the whole Unity versus Unreal thing. There are plenty of great games in Unity. You have to understand that Unreal and Unity are just completely different engines for different things. So it's, for example, how many mobile games do you see made in Unreal? Not that many, because Unreal is better at different things than what Unity is. For example, Pokemon Go, that's Unity. Cuphead's amazing, that's Unity. But then you see the likes of Unreal. Yeah, Unreal's got great games, but I don't like getting into the argument. So yeah, it's looking good. So I can see people asking how to enter the giveaway. It is being put in the chat. I think the chat is about 60 seconds behind, so just keep that in mind. Let's see how this looks. Well, it's getting slowly better and better. Well, you get off me. Yes, I know where you want to go, AI car. You want to go to the waypoint that doesn't theoretically exist yet. Is anyone experiencing buffering or anything, by the way? Is everything okay? YouTube has just kind of presented me with a little error saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Is it smooth? Is there anything wrong with it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm quite happy with how that level's coming along now. Let's see. Let's take that down. Let's have a look what it looks like in our original night theme. Light source. Directional light. I think it's going to look crazy. I don't think it's going to look right. It really is dark. Can't really see anything. I guess it's like driving blind. Now that is kind of weird. Okay, so let's put our directional light back on. Let's have the color as a kind of maybe a bluish kind of color. Intensity 0.5 maybe. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with how this is looking now. So, chat, what's going on? No buffering so far. Yeah, that message is gone now for some reason. Doesn't matter. The geeks, YouTube is kind of weird these days. Yeah, tell me about it. YouTube is pain in the backside. Split screen. Okay, so is there a reason why you seem to be spamming that same message to people? Please don't spam the same message. Come on, guys. This isn't a place for spam. This is a place for learning. Split screen, as I did say earlier, is a little bit complicated. It's very camera dependent, and it's not something a beginner can just kind of pick up like that. It takes a bit of work, so we'll see where we get to with it. We'll see where we get to. I can't guarantee anything, Anyone tell me the site to explore Unity 3D in depth? Jalal, what do you want to know? You know, if you have a look at my channel, there is hundreds upon hundreds of different tutorials for different things that you can use. If you're new to Unity, without, you know, giving myself a big head, my own ego or whatever, I have tons of great things to learn. YouTube is probably one of the best places to learn Unity, to be honest. There's tons of great things here. Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, what have we got going down here? So let's have a quick look how many entries we've had in the giveaway. Because the more we have, the longer I'll have to work on it. Because I want to do it live on stream so we can all see who the winner is. So we have 34 entries. So as you guys can probably see at the bottom of my screen, it is 1836 here, so 636. When it gets to 6:40, so in 4 minutes, I'm gonna close the giveaway. Gabe, don't worry, don't need to say sorry for spamming. Just, you know, we learn, we don't spam. But don't say sorry, it's fine. Yeah. Hey Z, love your vids. Thank you. Thank you very much. They are here for lots of reasons, hopefully to help people learn. So I am going to save that scene, I think. It's not the best, but we can see it's actually a track, and I'm happy with how it looks. Geeks, yeah, sometimes I can be a little bit behind on chat. It's all dependent on what's going on. I mean, there's 68 people watching now. I think it's the most I've ever had, if I'm honest. Usually I'm used to about 30-something people watching. So usually the chat isn't so manic. What have we got here? Vishal, please tell direction control by button in racing game. It's WASD keys. WASD. Standard. Do you know about some car AI similar to the standard asset one, which can follow waypoints, but also drive backwards when it gets stuck? Yes, you can use the standard assets and just do a little bit of modification in the codes that's already there. True Warrior, you want to work with Ubisoft or Rockstar? Nope. Not in a million years, I'm afraid. I have my reasons. Razvan, to make a racing game for Android, I use SBP Vehicle Physics. I've never heard of. What's SBP exactly? Standard asset car is very good, but won't reverse when stuck. Yes, that is absolutely true. That is one of the things which I believe is a flaw, but it's just something you can always work around. Gabe, the giveaway is happening on this live stream, so we're going to see who wins it. I'll be closing it in a couple of minutes, so when it gets to 1840 on my clock down here, I'm going to close the giveaway. But remember, this stream is, I think, about 60 seconds behind the chat. Can you make a series of a game like Assassin's Creed? Do you want the long answer or the short answer? The short answer is yes. The long answer is it will take a lot of time, because there is a lot to learn, a lot to do. It's not just something you can throw together into Unity and expect to see Ezio Auditore climbing, you know, places in Venice. It takes work. Would you be doing a tutorial for a 2D top-down game, traditional Pokemon? I would like to, but I don't know whether I would have the time. Honestly, I have a full schedule at the moment. There is a lot going on, so I don't think right now I'd have the time for it, but we'll see what happens in the summer, because there's loads of things happening for me. There's series that are going to be ending, the series going to be starting, carrying on. You know, we'll see how we get there. A weapons wheel. Weapons wheel is pretty easy, depending on how you want to do it. I would advise doing it maybe using some UI, and I'm actually going to write that down. I think that's a good idea. So in the FPS series I'm doing, I may do a weapons wheel. So hopefully we should see that soon enough. Now, I'm going to close the giveaway now. So if you're not entered, I'm afraid your time is up in 5 seconds. And the giveaway's closed. Okay, so guys, I'll give it a minute for all those entries to come through. And then, don't worry, I won't be ignoring you guys. I will just kind of look away from chat for a minute and then enter everyone in. So, let me see. I'm just going to quickly check how many entries we've had. Well, I would if my laptop would work quick enough. It's been rather slow. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, can you make a tutorial on making a hotbar, multiple weapons? Yeah, well, I guess that's related to the weapons wheel that we'll be doing. So yeah, keep an eye on that. So yeah, we have 39 entries into the giveaway. So this may take a little bit of time to put things through. So let's head to this instance of Unity. And I like to do it this way because I like to put everybody's name here, plain and simple, so we can see what's going on. And if I make any mistakes, please, please, please tell me. Remember, I'm not ignoring chat right now, as it were. Let's see if there are any duplicates. There may be duplicates. Yeah, there's a couple of duplicates here, but don't worry. So there may be less than 39, but let's see what we get to. If I miss anyone off, please, 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 please let me know. So how many do we have? Oh, we have plenty here. So, oh, this cough has got to go. This cough has got to go. All right. Oh, the geeks. FPS tutorials are outdated to me because Unity removed JavaScript. Yeah, I've been trying to put the C# versions in the comments, but all the later ones that we do now are all in C#. So don't worry about that. Right then, here we go. Remember, if I miss you out, please let me know. Please, please let me know. And like I say, I'm not ignoring you guys. I just can't see the chat at the moment because I'm typing these out. Mushroom Man 64. I like that. Good name. TFQ. Is that Productions? Yep. Yep. Where's my mouse gone? Janik the drummer. Road to Big Star. Off Gaming. Dan Thomas. Yep. I see a couple of crafty people here. You're not a patron, but you say that you are. Don't worry. It's just a question. It doesn't really matter whether you answer it truthfully or not. It is only a question. Yahoo Masquerade. San Frozen. Sarwin. Vishal. Chazky. See you a lot, don't I? Gamer. Yep. Oh dear me. Cyan. What else have we got? Let me scroll up. Oh, I think I missed someone there. Oh, I did. That's fine. Chocolate. Right. Go to Film TV. Dexter. Depressed Hamster. It's an interesting name. That is an interesting name. I think I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. James edits. Ali Hassan. And next one is Hot Dog Man. Nice. Tech LK. And this is the last one. You just got that one in on time. So we have a total of 37 entries. So my random range is going to be it's going to be 38. So let me save that script. Right. So now I have everybody in. Did I spell everybody right? Please tell me in the chat. Did I forget you, Jock Player? Did I? You're there, dude. Don't worry. You're in there. You're in there. Alright. So let me quickly backtrack on the chat just to see if I missed anything. So I am looking at chat now, guys. If I missed you, please tell me. Please tell me in the chat. Omar, it is a little bit too late now. The giveaway entry ended a couple of minutes ago. Yeah. You can try next time. Don't worry. I'll try to do a giveaway every time I do a live stream. Everybody that entered should be in there. Geeks, yep, don't worry, you're in there. You're in there, don't worry. I'll even find you again just to be safe. There you go, my friend. Don't worry, you're there. So I'm going to run this in a couple of minutes. I just want to check everybody is happy. Everybody is happy. Technical Evan, I want to learn Unity scripting. You mean C#? I got plenty of that stuff, my friend. Take a look at my channel. Loads of great stuff to learn there. So yeah, I'll give it another minute or two just to make sure everybody is happy. Like I say, the stream is about 60 seconds behind the chat, so sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. I'm not sure why it does that. I think it might be a setting I've got to change. I'll see if I can. Chicken nugget. Hey? I like chicken nuggets. In fact, I love chicken nuggets. Right, so here we go. I am going to draw it now. So in a couple of seconds, we will see who the winner is. Let's go. So, when it loads, come on, Unity. And the winner is... Who is it? Arvan. Are you here? Are you here, sir? Are you here? Maybe. Okay, so I will be in touch within the next 24 hours or so to send you a link to download it. Yeah, so the project file for the RPG will be up until what we've done the end of last week, which is episode 22, was it? Was episode 22 we did at the end last week? Yeah. So we've got tons of content in there. Oh, Gabe Trim eating chicken nuggets right now. From where? From a particular fast food joint? Yeah. So, before we end this stream, does anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to stay... I'll stay on stream for another 5 minutes or so. And I'll probably hang around the chat for a couple more minutes just in case anybody has a couple of questions. So if you got them, now is your time to ask. Now is your time to ask. So yeah, this is fun, isn't it? Waiting for questions. So I'm waiting for questions, and all you lot are talking about is chicken bloody nuggets. Ugh. I do like chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, seriously? Is that... McDonald's, yeah. Figured as much. Hey, if while you're up for it, try the 40 nugget challenge. 2 lots of 20 nuggets, down them all in one sitting. I can do it. Oh, and for the reference, no, I'm not huge. I'm not a massive. Well, you know. Seriously, I can't believe this is a Unity stream and we're now talking about McDonald's. Seriously, guys? What a great fan base I have. What a great fan base. Yeah. Joplier, can you do a tutorial for car game, please? What do you think the live stream was, dude? It's part of the driving and racing series. You silly. Hang on, who's talking to who now? Because this is going insane. David says, what's your favourite kind of music? I just like whatever I like. I suppose mainly rock. The Geeks failed spelling. Okay. Zex Seed, I have a question. I'm trying to learn C++, but I always get stuck and find it hard to progress. Any tips on how to learn logic, learn to program overall? Honestly, once you learn one language, they all kind of fall into place the same. You always have the same logic statements, you know, if, then, else, that kind of thing. Maybe apply the logic of a language you know, perhaps, or find easier to learn, and then apply that to C++. Pro Programmer, hey man, please feature my channel on your featured channels list. I make Unity tutorials. My featured channels list is reserved for patrons. So if you know, you got my highest patrons, they have it there, and also people I work with. So the featured channels kind of is for them. And please don't spam. You've asked that one once. You don't need to ask again, dude. Come on. This is a Unity channel, not a spam channel. Gabe, I am 32. David, I see you don't have a theme song. I could make a sick theme song. I don't really need a theme song. I'm not even sure why I would need a theme song. But don't worry about making me one. I can use FL Studio. Vishal, can you ignore me? No. Did I ignore you? What's up? Dude, there's loads of people chatting. It's hard to keep track. The geeks. Do you play reg games? Like what? Hey? I don't get that. Can you make a Spider-Man game like swing around eating chicken nuggets? I'm going to say no on that one. I don't think it's been done before, has it? Wouldn't really be Spider-Man, it'd be Nugget Man, surely. What we call the game when we shoot enemy shoot us using gun. Huh? You mean like just a general first-person shooter? Hey Zal, can we talk about potatoes? You can if you want to. Wow, how is... Sometimes you gotta love the internet, haven't you? That fade in, nah. I don't need a fade in music because I'm quite happy with hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas. As opposed to what I used to do a couple of years ago, which was a bit robotic. Hello, my name is Jimmy Vegas. Yeah, I kind of moved on from that. But yeah. So I'm going to end this live stream here. It's been fun, this one. It's been quite busy as well. The chat's been going mad. So yes, the winner, I will be in touch within 24 hours to give you your link. So have fun with that. And guys, I will see you in the next video, the next live stream. We'll chat again. So guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for entering the contest. And I'll see you around.